Hello, Cancerians. Welcome to your horoscope for June 2026. So, for this month, on the 1st, you've got Mercury moving into your sign Cancer at your first house. So, you might be more talkative. You also, from the 10th, you're going to have Venus conjunct Jupiter. So, that can be a luck with either love or money for everyone. But you might also be more focused on things about, and I feel like it's all about contracts or communication. But also feel like it's like you're going to be selling yourself this month, like you're having to vocalize a lot, and it's going to be about trying to impress other people. I feel on the 13th, you got Venus moving into Leo. That's your second house, the house of earnings and self worth. With Venus being there, you might get a bonus. It could mean a new job. It could mean you got more work. It could also mean you find love through work as well, or that you like what you're doing, you're enjoying your work at that during that time. On the 20th, we've got Chiron moving into Taurus. So this is a big thing. It's going to be there for 4 months this year, and then next year it's going to be there for a while. Now, Chiron, I always call it the planet of pain. And it's going to go into your 10th, your 11th house. So that's the house of friends. So when it goes into that house, you might be having some issues, some problems with friends, and you could even be getting rid of some friends too with that being there. On the 29th, you got Mars that's going to be in Gemini. So, and that is going to be your 12th house. So, you might not be as angry and might not be as motivated with that being there. On the 30th, you've got Mercury retrograde starting in your sign in that first house. So, communication not running smoothly, not a good time to start new projects or to sign any contracts with that being there. And then on the 30th, you've got Jupiter moving into Leo. It's going to be there for the next year. So, Jupiter in your second house is definitely a pay rise. You like where you're working, um, bonus. So, during that over the next year, you definitely will get some sort of money, more extra money coming in, Cancerians. Now, let's look at the cards for you for this month. Okay, it's like the military is charging in here. So I feel like that there's going to be a new boss coming in here, a new person in charge when it comes to your work. They're going to be extremely bossy, and I feel like it's a bit nervous or a bit anxiety over with that. It's like you don't know which way to do, which way to go, and at the moment everything's not in balance. It's not in harmony, and you're trying to create a lot of success in what you're doing. I do feel like that also could be some traveling coming up for you, and it might be about work with the travel. Feel like it's time to go and see different things. I feel like experience different things and see how other people do what you do as well. Something about that. But I also feel like this is about you on another adventure, but it's to do with your work, I feel. When we look at your family here, Cancerians, there's a family member who's a bit bossy. There's a bit of a heartache here when it comes to the home. I feel like that expectations are lower, like something's not what you expected. You expected something to be decent or higher than what it is. And I just feel like that there's a little bit of heartache because of expectations. It's just not there. And I feel like that you are seeking help and guidance, but there's someone here who's also very bossy too when it comes to the family. I feel like you might be relying or looking at help for siblings here for you guys this month. When we look at relationships here with you, like you want success. There's two things I'm getting here. One, I feel like things are going a bit sour with relationships with someone. I feel like that it's nervous energy, but you don't know how to face or see the truth or face the truth with this. But I also feel like that you're wanting harmony and balance. And I do feel like that if you're someone who has like a family with children, you're trying to create that. But there's like nervousness there. And tension being a little bit high this month with that, but I do feel like you're wearing your heart on your sleeve and you're being very open, and people are using that. I feel like so just be careful with that. Money. I feel like there's going to be some announcement when it comes to money around you this month, and I do feel like it's an announcement. It could be new way of saving. I do feel like it's going to be more positive and negative, but I just feel like there's some kind of announcement regarding money. It could be about investments or something like that. When I look at your friends here, and I do feel like you're traveling. You said that you're going with a friend. It's going to be hard work this trip. I don't feel like it's going to be just easy. I feel like it is going to be a little bit hard. I feel like there's a friend who might have a toothache or a problem, or they could be going through a hard time where someone's been a bit physical with them, and you're having to support them through that process. I also feel like that there's um, a feeling here of missing out or not wanting to miss out when it comes to your friends as well, Cancerians. I feel like that when it comes to health, like you're stepping up to the plate for something, but at the same time you're not sure. I do feel like that there's things could be like headache or things with the head. So I'm not a doctor. If there's something wrong, please go and see someone that can help you. But I do feel like you're trying to do like more physical activities this month as well, Cancerians. Let me just see what else I can get for you guys. Cancerians, this is a month where you're going to have to drop lower expectations. We have high expectations that you want to be met for you to meet yourself, but these won't be met this month. You'll need to just do what you can and leave the rest for the following weeks and months ahead. So thank you for your likes, shares, and your comments, and I'll see you for my next video. So bye for now.